So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Mercury in the fourth house of your D10 Dashamsha chart. As in, what happens when Mercury is in the fourth house of the Dashamsha chart, which is the chart related to your career, all the details of your career, the obligation to society you have. Okay. And it is also the chart that kind of represents how the karmas are being exhausted in life, in society. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular Mercury in your Dashamsha chart, what sign it's in, along with all your astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where I'm teaching Charadasha course, which you can log on anytime. You can log on in 10 years and you can find the course. And yes, Saturn movie in pre-production. Yogini Dasha course coming in. By within three months, I would say. A lot going on. So anyway, let's get started with Mercury in the fourth house of your Dashamsha. So this is a particular chart of an individual who is very private, okay, in their life. Especially professional life. They don't want to just communicate like Mercury in the third house. I don't know if anybody watched that, except the ones who probably have it. This is the person who will be very private with their communication, very private if they have a complaint, very private with some issue with a coworker. They will pull that person aside and talk to them. Mercury becomes very introverted with communication here. Why? Because fourth house is a moksha house. It's a secret house. It's a house that represents night. It's a house that represents kind of like quietness. They are the people who prefer a silent, quiet office. They do not want to deal with too much of communication, too much of noise, because that will distract their psyche. Why? Because fourth house is your psyche and your emotional balance. Too much of communication puts them into this unbalance. Little communication also will put them at, bit of a stagnant stage. But the thing is, it's much better if they do less communication. Yet at the same time, they are the people who will always get the work done. They're the people who you want. These are the people who you want to do calculations for you, doing the mathematics for you, the accounting for you. Why? Because they want to be left alone in an office. They want to focus on their thing. If you want excellent work out of this individual, leave them alone. Give them a private office. Don't give them a cubicle. Okay? And especially because Mercury aspects, the 10th house, which is the house of your work and career, they will always be very professional in terms of communicating with the authorities, with the bosses, with co-workers, with customer. Very professional in their approach to communication. And Mercury also shows this is the person who will usually take their work home. This is the person who will be much more open to you in a private setting outside of the office. Let's say you go out with this person for a drink. You go out with them, to a happy hour place. They will open up more. Why? Because they're not in that fourth house setting of the Dashamsha. So if you want to communicate with this person, if you want to kind of know who they are, take them out of that particular professional space. Take them out in a mercurial space. Mercurial space could be playgrounds, fairs, bars, libraries, coffee shops, anywhere where there's this quick communications happening, trades happening, business happening, children are there, childlike plays are there. This is where this person will be able to open up themselves more, to the world. Okay? So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Mercury in the fourth house of your D10 Dashamsha chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Mercury is placed along with all your astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.